Hey there. I just spilled coffee all over, which doesn't surprise me. It's sort of a daily occurrence, but it's kind of frustrating. So today we're talking about Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2260 of What's She Up To Now. Today, a couple pieces of content I created. I create content pretty much every day. Why? It gives me an opportunity to talk about, share, learn, grow, reinforce what I'm working on, what's working, what's not working. And so I can tweak and I can make it better. So today we're talking about in the Let's Grow annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day to grow. We're focusing on our physical well-being this month. And yesterday we came up with categories, and these were my 10 categories or critical components to my physical growth. And yesterday we judged ourselves. We rated ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10. Where are we right now with respect to that? So for example, energy. Where are we on a scale of 1 to 10 with respect to our energy? 1 being not so energetic, 10 being off the charts, super energetic, terrific. Now today we're taking those same categories and we're prioritizing them. Why do we want to prioritize them? Because having priorities set makes decision making so much faster and easier. Knowing what things with respect to my physical growth and well-being are most important to me will impact what I choose to move forward with, what I choose to do or not do on a daily basis, etc. So I shared my 10 things, and they are, I guess that's too much detail. So I picked 10 things, and then I prioritize them on 1 to 10, 1 being my most important, 10 being my least important thing. And I was a little surprised at how they shook out. But what I'm going to do, like I do with everything, is I'm going to ruminate and think about these categories throughout the day today. And then at the end of the day, I'll ask myself and I'll reprioritize without looking at what I prioritized this morning. And I'll see if my numbers are the same or if something's shifted and changed because I had a little more time to think about it. Often that happens, or I realize, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this entire category with respect to my physical growth. I did that yesterday. I was doing an example first thing in the morning and I came up with 5 things. I'm like, well, there's a lot more things that go into my physical growth than that. So I added it and came up with 10. Now there's of course more than 10 things. You can break things down into as many steps or pieces as you want. The older I get, the more I realize it's important to have things be simple, because if it's simple and easy, and if I can make it automatic, I will actually do it. I'll actually use the tool if it's a simple tool. I will actually, take the action if it's easy to do. And some things are just easier when you just make them a habit and just do them every day, right? Think of brushing your teeth. Think of making your bed. Think of doing your laundry. Think of, personal hygiene. They're easier if you just make them automatic habits and you do them every day. All right. So that's what we were talking about for the Let's Grow annual challenge. For Supersize Your Business, we were talking about sustainable supply chains and why that's important. And, as much as I just want to shake people and say, hey, just do the right thing, make the world a better place, because what you put into the world is what you get out. I usually don't do that. I usually sugarcoat it a little bit and say, okay, these are the reasons we want to do the right thing, right? Like I have to convince people to do what's right, to make the world a better place. But guess what? A lot of people you do have to, because their short-term stresses and pressures are pushing on them and their ability to act, and fear and stress and anxiety and doubt and worry more than I want to do the right thing, make the world a better place, do what's sustainable, help the planet, help myself and help other people. And so I guess I'm on a pontificating bender yesterday and today. Not sure why. Maybe feeling a little under the weather. And so that maybe impacts my ability to filter and see things in a more positive light. But I'm usually pretty positive. So we talked about different ways and why you want to have a sustainable supply chain. And I don't think we have to think even that far back. Think 2020 and the impact that the changes in the world had that were outside of our control, that literally destroyed millions of businesses because they couldn't get what they needed in order to do what they do to serve the people that were here to serve. Millions of businesses went out of business, which is really heartbreaking for me. I really breaks my heart when I see people start out with a dream and they want to make the world different and make the world a better place, at least make the world for their family and themselves better. And they end up losing that business for usually things that are outside of their control. Like the global pandemic, right? And then they lose their confidence and sometimes they don't ever start over again. But we have to remember life is ebbing and flowing all the time. And so businesses come and go, people come and go in our life, businesses come and go in our life. It doesn't mean we just quit living. It just means we pick up the pieces and we start building again. But we start building from a position of experience, right? We're not starting back at ground zero again. So often we tell ourselves when we have a failure that, oh my God, we're starting all over again. But we're never starting all over again. We're always starting from all of the experiences we've had in the past and moving forward now. And I think with that perspective, it's easier to start again than if we're beating ourselves up for, okay, well, that didn't work. Well, you know what? The vast majority of things that successful people do and try don't work either. They just don't give up and they don't quit and they keep going. All right, that's it. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely fabulous Friday. It's Friday here in my neck of the woods. I don't usually say what day of the week it is, but since I do this every day, what difference does it make? Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow with another update on what's going on, what's working, what's not working. Been involved in a training all week, so that's taken a lot of my time and energy, but I want to show up for you every day. If you need anything, ask. Otherwise, I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.